Alright guys, BLM here. We're back in another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're continuing on with Kythera? Whatever. We just got here, so yeah, we're gonna do all the side quests here. This is just saving this woman's husband, so yeah, whatever. A very Assassin's Creed Odyssey like, or Assassin's Creed Origins like quest here.
Hunting lynx. Spent everything we had on a bow. I haven't seen him in 3 days. Please, Mistios, will you find my idiot?
Yeah,
Not
sure.
only will I find your idiot,
So yeah, we'll continue on with the Survivor Assassin's Creed game I've been doing, but also at the same time, I want to talk about this. Someone posted on Reddit all the differences between the game and the book of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it was pretty interesting. Certain things that were changed. Like one, Andros isn't even in the book. Like the spear never gets upgraded or anything in the book. So that's true, because again, the book is the canon. The book is what is canon. It has been stated already that the book is canon, the game is not, essentially. So it's interesting to see what is actually canon. I guess they toned down her the powers of Cassandra or Alexios, which obviously I guess it will be Cassandra, obviously. But they toned down her powers. That's cool. Good. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like a more a grounded story for the most part. I mean, there's some and it does. The book does take place over the course of 9 years, from 431 to 422, when she kills Cleon in 422, and also kills Deimos in 422. But because Cleon, the real life Cleon, died in 422. That's why. And I guess the book ends with her sparing Aspasia, which again is kind of dumb. It's kind of very similar to Rodrigo Borgia, where they spared him because he didn't die. Actually, I mean, that's actually kind of different, because the thing about Rodrigo Borgia that's a bit different there is Rodrigo Borgia, he was originally intended to be killed at the end of AC2, but then they decided to change it once they decided to do Brotherhood, so they kept him alive, and changed the year from 1503 to 1499. Because yeah, you could clear this up, because the book was written with 1503 as the year. 1503 being the year of the end of AC2. However, you can definitely tell that they changed it late in production. Is how I'm thinking. Before the I'm assuming the writer had already finished writing the book. That was the initial plan, is have Rodrigo die at the end of 1503, but then they were like, we want to make Brotherhood, so let's spare him. So I'm assuming that's what happened. So this is kind of a similar thing where they have the spare Aspasia, because Aspasia is a real person. She died not until 20 something years later. 22 years later, right? I think somewhere around 400 BC. So it's yeah, you kind of have to spare her, realistic wise. Again, the game, obviously you can kill her in the game because the game's not canon. That's the dumb thing about the game, is that nothing in here is canon. I mean, this entire playthrough we're doing right now is not canon, considering, again, Alexios never was the protagonist. So yeah, I mean, yeah, they changed that. What were the other changes? I guess, she was, put in prison for a year after the battle, or where she I think it's the one where she goes to the prison. I don't know, during one of the battles she gets imprisoned for a year, which is kind of fun. Also, I guess the Olympic storyline is more fleshed out in the book, where she's actually Testicles' trainer for almost a year, which is again interesting. Because yeah, I feel from the sense that I get is the book is more, it's realistic. I feel it's more, it fits the timeline. This game makes no fucking sense in terms of the timeline. And that's why I've been talking. It's because technically Cleon didn't die until 422. Yet it doesn't. The game doesn't make it seem like 9 years has passed. It makes it seem like maybe a year at most has passed.
One of the strangest people I've ever met.
Love is strange, Mistios.
Not life is strange.
Wonderful. I'll leave you to Jere.
Okay. There we go. We did Idiot Hunt. That was pretty easy. Ooh, a lot of XP though. Holy shit. What should we do now? I guess we'll do the viewpoint, and then I guess we'll do the Diona quest line. There's also a viewpoint there, but that's we'll just do it when we do the hyena eventually. We're probably not going to be able to do the hyena right now, just because again we're too low leveled. Only level 35. That's level 39. So, and yeah, the legendary animals. I mean, you really shouldn't even try them unless you're at the same level. It's really not worth it. Especially on normal here. On easy, I think you can get away with being like maybe a level below, but here on normal, like there's no fucking way. Okay. But to be honest, yeah, I think was it? And also something else that's interesting is that Pythagoras, I guess it took him 3 days to die after he passed over to staff in the book, which is interesting. He's obviously here, he dies right away. Fuck off, are you serious? And like I'm assuming, like Aya does the same thing in the modern day, which obviously the books don't mention the modern day at all. And to be honest, supposedly the modern day is supposed to be canon, so I don't know. Oh fuck off, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Like what the fuck? Climb. No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Why is this taking so long? Why won't she climb this? Oh my fucking god. Well, this is a clusterfuck. Yeah, I guess the cultists are the same in the book. Same number, same people, whatever, so there's that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I would have preferred if we just had a Cassandra game. No Alexios, just straight up Cassandra game. Told the story of a female Spartan and everything. But again, I mean, I guess that's technically what the book is, so I mean, yeah, I would have preferred the book again, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to look it up right now because I kind of want to go through everything in case I miss anything from it. I can't seem to find it again though. Well, that's really annoying. Where the fuck did it go? I had it up. There it is. Okay, major differences between AC, Odyssey game, and whatever. Obviously, it says it's much more accurate. Yeah, Cassandra raised Icarus from when she was a kid instead of like Icarus being like a gift or whatever. Like because obviously in the game here, supposedly she gets Icarus as a gift from Pythagoras. When she's young, like he just sends it to her. But in the game, like she actually raises him from when he's like a baby sort of thing. So that's something. Again, Andros is not in the novelization. Spear of Leonidas is never upgraded. Cassandra's powers are toned down. Cassandra was tortured by the Monger. Yeah, burned her thigh inside of her belly. Oh, he dies by being pushed into a pot of molten metal. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, we have to save her, don't we? Isn't this strange too, considering she turns out to be a she turns out to be a cultist. So it's like, who are these people like? So it's like, it's funny that we're saving her right here, essentially. Oof. Oh my god. Fuck. I no romances in the book either, so that's something. Ah. Fuck. 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 No, okay, fine. Fuck. There we go. There we go.
You're a gift from the goddess herself.
Yeah, Cassandra was in prison for about a year, solitary confinement. In the game, she was only in there for like a day. So yeah, I'm flattered.
You're making me blush, stranger.
Yeah, I already
And
said the
could
Olympic
do so
storyline. No
much
romances. Several character deaths were different.
I'm not sure about all of that.
Deimos was not
but
pushed off
definitely
Mount
fight.
I may be a
Targetos.
priestess of love,
Monger was
but I
boiled to
also
pieces in
fight.
molten lava, and
I
then
always
Brasidas was speared through the
fight.
chest rather than the face. So
One has to
who
be
cares?
bold
No,
to
that
attack
doesn't really change
priests.
anything.
You must
Deimos
be
fought Cassandra
important.
4
I
times,
am Diona,
which
a
here I believe we
simple
only fight
acolyte born
twice,
to
right?
serve Aphrodite. These thugs are dogs of the cult of Cosmos, and this has not been the first attempt on my life.
The cult. Tell me all that you know. Now,
Most cultist identities are not shown.
We're
Again,
safer in the
who
city.
cares? Modern day stuff is omitted, obviously. I mean, like, again, that every book does that, though,
let's go.
except for, I
You can
believe,
tell me
the
everything you know about the cult
AC
when we
movie,
arrive.
right? I think that's the only one with modern day stuff. Because even the book of 2, like when they like the message in 2 is for like Minerva's message. They have it for, oh wait, we're following her like this. Like the message is for Ezio, not for Desmond in that book. Which again is I still don't know how canon the book is, especially because again the book was written at like early on in AC like AC2, the AC Renaissance, the book for AC2. I feel like it's the most least canon one, just because so many things changed in the middle of production of AC2, especially once they figured out they were going to do Brotherhood. So it's like because the guy wrote the book based off of like early notes he was given. Like, so it's like it's kind of tough to really recognize like what's canon, what isn't. Because like I mean, the book obviously has like a more detailed relationship between Ezio and Rosa, and I don't know, there's some other thing. I don't remember exactly what, but there's like other details. But it's like how much of that is actually canon? I mean, who gives a shit at this point? They don't care about canon. Of course. What? Are we good? Alright. Yeah, we haven't done anything with the Assassin's Creed thing either. Only a few merchants are named, whatever. Or mercenaries are named again, whatever. Battles of the mythical creatures are omitted, so that's probably good.
Tell me more about them.
I think it's so weird because no, it has to be canon, right? It kind of has to be because of the modern day. In the game is canon, so I don't know, whatever. The novel ends with a cliffhanger. The last sentence of the novel is literally, it had only just begun. The novel ending is pretty much the Atlantis ending where Cassandra gets the staff. Then the cult storyline ending with Cassandra letting Aspasia go despite wanting to kill her because she's worried about the vengeance of Aspasia's well-placed minions. The ending almost seems to set up an upcoming war between Cassandra and Aspasia. Also, the novel didn't show her destroying the pyramid. Which again, pretty much means, and I love how like the person ends this with, oh, maybe we'll get more from the second half of the Peloponnesian War. It's like, no, do you know how Ubisoft works? There's no fucking way we are. I mean, we might get in a novel or like a fucking, I can't think of the word, a comic book, but definitely not in a game or anything.
I can't secure Kythera by myself. You've got to help me.
Secure Kythera? I don't work for free.
A Mystios indeed. The cult has plans for the Greek world. And with my ways, I know what they will do next.
I love someone posted on Twitter like so excited, like, oh my god, they mentioned Darius and the Blind King. It's like, yeah, you know the DLC is gonna, like, the fucking, like, the Legacy of the First Blade is all about Darius. Like, why are you that excited? Like, obviously they were gonna mention him at some point. I mean, like, okay.
Well, it has been a while since I've
communed with the gods. And don't worry. Vrachmi will also be given for your services.
You drive a hard bargain. So, what do you need me to do?
Just 3
Alright, yeah, let's continue off this the Survivor thing. So, next challenge, castaways will jump between 3 sets of raised ramps to a sand pit where they need to dig out a heavy ladder. Using a ladder, tribes will need to retrieve a monkey's fist on top of the tripod, which they will use to climb the first ramp to the tower. Tribes will then continue to hoist each other up to the top of the second ramp. You need to solve a tiki head puzzle. I don't really remember this challenge too well. I kind of do. Not super well. I mean, so, okay, let's look at the tribes. I mean, we got this Leonidas, Xenia, Hepzibah, Tahira. Really strong people there. But is there any intelligence here, though? To win the puzzle? And I mean, there's Jennifer Scott, there's Thomas Hick. I mean, Thomas Hickey's not intelligent. There's Jennifer Scott, there's, I don't know, is Ned Weiner that smart? I don't know, a boss, maybe?
I'll see you later.
Okay. And then the other tribe, we have Mario, Leonardo, Passalea. I mean, this is definitely a tribe that would do better. Actually, no, we have Kasegawase, Baptiste, Flavis. I feel like that tribe wins. Yeah, I feel like that tribe wins. Again, you have the puzzle makers in Penthesilea and like Leonardo, and you also have some physical people in Kasegawase, Baptiste, Flavius, Duncan, Mario, Henry Green. So I mean, yeah, I mean Henry Green's not that, whatever, but you get the point. I think that tribe wins and sends the other tribe to tribal, and we'll do this later. We'll figure out who gets voted out next. So we got a whole bunch of side quests, right? We got a whole bunch of quests that connect to this from this, I believe. So, yeah, let's do it. I guess, what's the entire thing called? Place in the Cosmos. We'll go to whichever one's closer. They're all around the same distance. Handmaiden's Tale. Which one is this? This is the meeting the sister, right? So let's go. So again, as I said with that tribe, the the Leonidas tribe. Like, I think there's a solid 4-person alliance on that tribe. I feel like Xenia, Leonidas, Tahira, and Hepzibah seem like a really like tight sort of alliance. Again, all physical people, all kind of, I don't know, like similar mindsets. I feel like. Actually, I don't know. Is Xenia though? Xenia is a pirate, isn't she? So I guess that would kind of fuck things up. Actually, wait. We have this other quest here. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is another. This isn't too long of one though. Let's do it. I think it has a really long fucking title though, if I remember right, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do it. So I don't know. I mean, at least Hepzibah, Leonidas, Tahira, I feel like is very solid, and Xenia probably too, right? I think you got Jen Scott, Thomas Hickey, and Ned Weiner who are probably aligned. Then you got Abbas and Leandros kind of in the middle. I don't know where the fuck they'll go though. I mean, Leandros is a Templar, and so are Jen Scott and Hickey. But then again, I feel like they have nothing in common. I feel like Abbas and Leandros are the alliance there. So I think there's swings. I mean, I think Jen Scott, Thomas Hickey, Ned Weiner. I think they probably vote for.
For this kind of opportunity,
I don't know who they vote for. I mean, I guess
secrecy is key,
they vote for Tahira, or do they vote for like Xenia, maybe?
Fortune to be found.
Or maybe they even vote for Leonidas.
Everything has a price. Pay up, and I'll give you a tablet with everything you need to know.
Fine.
Here you go. Excellent. Here you go. This tablet will lead you directly to untold riches.
What? Just tell me where.
The tablet reveals all.
Well, I feel like that 4-person alliance probably votes for Ned Weiner. Probably the weakest person on the tribe. Let's do that. So 4 votes for Ned Weiner. And it's just a matter of can the other tribe get the majority? I mean, can the other grouping get the majority? Can they get Abbas and the other person, or again Leandros, or is I feel like Abbas and Leandros probably vote for Ned Weiner, right? I could see that definitely happening. Yeah, I feel like they do. I don't know. I mean, do they though? Yeah. I mean, again, even though, yeah, I feel like that's probably what happens. They vote for Ned Weiner. I think that other group probably votes for, I don't know, someone like Xenia, because she's a pirate or whatever. But then again, I guess Jen Scott is the daughter of a pirate, so I don't know. Either way, Yeah, I do think it is probably going to be Ned Weiner who goes home there. It's funny how much time we've wasted in the last like couple days in this game. Because again, like the plan was to have this game done by part 80, and I feel like it would have been possible, but it's like we've been wasting a lot of time, but both with the survivor simulation and that just like fucking up basic things, like just kind of end up wasting a lot of time. But it is what it is. Yeah, I do want to try to get this done by like Thursday. That would be the goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I want to try. I mean, I feel like we could. I mean, we're very close to the end of the main story, and we're at level 35. Once we reach level 50, it's gonna be a straight shot. I mean, what are we doing here? Wait, is this one it? Oh, it's stolen already.
Empty? I'm going to snap that man's neck in two.
Oh no, I didn't do the viewpoint, did I? Shit, I should have done the viewpoint. Oh no, there's the viewpoint there. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that viewpoint though. Well, let's get out of the way of whatever's chasing after us, just so... Wait, what? There's enemies. Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I feel like Ned Weinert's fucked in this, right here. Did Ned Weiner go to tribal for this? No, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Ned Weinert's going home. Was it 6 votes to 3? Who they vote for? Who's Thomas Hickey and whatever else? Who they vote for? They don't even go for that 4 at that point. Maybe they're like, well, fuck, that side's not voting with us, so let's try to get everyone against Leandros, the pathetic loser guy. But like, Leandros is a Templar, so I mean, maybe not. Maybe they go for, I don't know, who would you go for? I mean, I guess let's just say Xenia. Sure, let's just say Xenia. Not that, no, this really matters. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Ned Weiner is eliminated. And then, we got the next immunity challenge, which is... which is here. Okay. Casters will have to swim out to a bamboo cage, hop over and dive in the cage to release a door underwater. Then they will take the chest back ashore and across a track. Once the track, on the track, the tribe will use a grappling hook to whatever, allow them to get the chest to the perch. Using balls in the chest, they need to get all 5 of them on a narrow perch. Okay. Again, I feel like that's something Xenia would be perfect at, right? I mean, again, she's super tall already. Wouldn't be too difficult for her. Again, her tribe's still pretty physical too. They got rid of Ned Weiner, who was pretty weak. Yeah, and they still have like, Takira, Xenia, Hepzibah, Leonidas, really strong group there. I feel like that tribe probably wins. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the other tribes, they're good, but they're just not good enough, so... There we go. So the blue tribe's finally going to tribal for the first time. They have Mario, Leonardo, Penthesilea, Kasegawase, Baptiste, Flavius, Duncan Warpole, Henry Green, and Latouche. So, I mean, first thing that comes to mind is, first off, the assassins have a majority here, don't they? They have a 5-3, or 5-4 majority. So, I think that's probably where this is going to go. You got the assassins in Mario. Leonardo is assassin adjacent. Same thing with Penthesilea. Then you got Kasegawase and Henry Green. Then you got 4 Templars, though. You got Baptiste, Flavius, Duncan Warpole, and Latouche. And I feel like Baptiste and Duncan Warpole get along pretty well, considering they're both traitors. Like, they're both previously assassins and then turned to Templars. I feel like Latouche is in danger here, right? I feel like they got to vote out Latouche. Okay, so that was nothing. Alright, we got XP at least. What should we do now? I don't really want to start this quest line. Let's do this one. I don't think that one's that long of a quest. Let's do this viewpoint too. Why not? What time is it? Holy shit, it's almost 11 o'clock? Oh my god, today went super fucking quick. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit, yeah, what the fuck? Today went super quick. I got up really early today, too. I mean, not really early. I got up at 7, though. Okay. See, I mean, I feel like, obviously, that's the majority. I feel like they vote out Latouche. I feel like Latouche is the weakest person on the tribe. Super untrustworthy guy. Flip-flopper, whatever. Let's get rid of Latouche. Latouche is gone. So I think Henry Green definitely votes for him. I think obviously the 8 assassins definitely vote for him. Now, do the Templars vote for him? I think probably, right, to save their own neck. So I think that probably happens. Who does Latouche vote for? I mean, Latouche probably votes for, maybe someone like Leonardo. I don't know. Who's Latouche not like on this tribe? Maybe Kasegawase. I feel like Kasegawase would be kind of a dick to him, so we'll vote for Kasegawase. So Latouche is the 4th boot here. I feel like I'm not as upset with these boots as I have in the previous seasons. Usually with the previous seasons, I've been like pretty I've been kind of like disappointed with the early boots. This time, I don't know. I mean, Latouche is like kind of like a but like everyone else, I really don't care. But like Marie Levisquez, like fuck me, like who cares? I mean, and like Duccio and whatever. Well, last time like there were like people like Cesare and people like Bart Roberts and people like Maxwell Roth. I think that also part of that fact is just that like a lot of obviously the great characters are already used up. There's not many of these type of people on this cast I would be that disappointed with if they went out early. I'm looking at this cast. Who would I be disappointed about if they went out early? I think someone like Hepzibah. I think someone like Mario. Someone like Leonardo, I think. That's about it. I mean, Flavius, maybe. But yeah, okay. One more tribal before swap at 15, I believe.
If you have me, I may have a solution. Of course.
So, what is this tribal? What is this challenge?
What's going on?
Starting on the beach, one runner from each tribe will grab a boogie board and attach it whatever. Okay, I know what challenge it is. And it's a slide puzzle at the end?
You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mistios. Justice must be served.
So who wins this? I feel like this is one that I feel like the Xenia sort of tribe would be kind of fucked. Actually, I don't know. I mean, Xenia could be the one doing the wheel stuff, and she's super strong.
Find out who the murderer is, Mistios. I'll make sure this Malaka stays.
I mean, who wins the slide? But I feel like they have Leonardo and Penthesilea on the other tribe. They would win the slide puzzle right away. So I feel like I feel like that tribe wins immunity. Meaning, yeah, the Leonidas tribe goes to tribal again. And at that point, I mean, that tribe just did not have the numbers. I mean, the minority there of what Jen Scott, Thomas Hickey, and there's a couple other people. They just don't have the numbers to flip the vote at that point. So I feel like Thomas Hickey goes is what I would guess. It's Thomas Hickey or Jen Scott. I feel like Jen Scott's a nicer sort of person than Thomas Hickey. I feel like Thomas Hickey would annoy the shit out of people like Leonidas and whatever else. I just realized, did I not mark the quest? I didn't mark the quest, did I? Alright, there it is. Huh. Oh, is that restricted area?
This must be the murder weapon. It's caked in dry blood.
So I think Thomas Hickey goes.
There's no way the little guy could have swung this.
And then time to figure out the swap. I'll probably do that in between episodes.
Not much blood.
Yeah, Thomas Hickey is the 5th boot.
Probably a blunt weapon.
Probably got in trouble for saying like misogynistic things. Possibly. Oh, fuck.
This bracelet looks expensive. They could be gifts from the daughters, or an attempt to frame Kithira's leader.
Is it Kithra? Okay. Uh. Okay. So yeah, I mean,
What did you
yeah. So the
find,
boots so
Mistios?
far have been
I
what?
searched the
Duccio,
warehouse and found a
Marie
gold bracelet
Levisquare,
and a heavy stone tablet
Ned
covered in
Weiner,
blood.
and then Latouche,
See?
and
I
then
told you
Thomas
find
Hickey.
gifts from the leader's daughters.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
proof
fine.
of innocence.
I'm not too
What's
upset
this
by
about
that.
a stone tablet?
Tablet? I don't know of any tablet.
Mistios, tell me who murdered my son? This worm or Kithira's leader?
Ugh. Let's say it was him.
It was him. He probably stole the bracelet himself and planted it to frame Kithira's leader.
No, that's not. I knew it. Kill him where he stands, Mistios. I'll pay every last drachmi I have to watch the worm die.
With pleasure.
You're making a mistake.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Ooh, that was an assassin moment. There we go. Alright, we'll end here. Next episode, we'll continue on with the Diona quest line, which is a fun little quest line. I actually enjoy it for the most part. But yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. So yeah, for now, thank you for watching.